News Desk.
Location.
Is the matric pass rate, Prof, a reliable benchmark of education quality? Is it a reliable barometer at this juncture?
It's reliable, but we know the problems. And the problems are the 30% and the maths and science and the dropout rate. So we know the problems, but what do we want from matric? And especially as South Africans, do we want citizenship and social cohesion, or do we only want maths results?
All right. Well, for the fifth year in a row, we saw dramatic improvements in the matric pass rate, but others have been far less complimentary on the whole issue, saying that government wrongly uses the matric results as a barometer of the state school system. Do they have a point, Prof?
They do have a point. And we've seen a massive dropout rate. So, 80% passing means 20% didn't pass, 20% of half who made it didn't pass. So a majority didn't even make it through matric, let alone to matric.
Yes. Can you quickly clear up some myths for us? The public outcry over the 30% pass requirement and the general perception that the pass mark was high in the past. This is simply not true, is it? The pass mark for subject was never 50%, not during apartheid, not even now, not in recent years.
Look, in my day it was 33%. So 30% is definitely not good enough, but aim higher and don't worry about the bottom rate. So we've seen people saying maybe we should do grade 10 exits from school, and that's it. We don't have too many people on the street.
Yes. Let's quickly look at the stats, all right? We have Basic Education Minister Angie Motshekga saying that the pass rate, which has improved from 60.9% in 2009 to 78.2% this year. She feels that this is overwhelming evidence that we are indeed improving learner performance. But is the system really on the right track?
Look, I think there has been improvement, and I think we've got to acknowledge that.
All right.
But the rest of the world isn't saying, shame, you had a terrible past, we're going to wait for you to catch up, and it's very competitive. So the world has changed, and it's very stark, it's very competitive, as I say, and very brutal.
Can you quickly speak to us about the high dropout rate and how this skews results?
Well, many kids are on the streets, and many kids don't even make it to matric. So that's a problem, and maybe the gangs are more successful than our own schools.
Prof, would it not be better to focus on the objectives of the curriculum and not just the numbers as a way to gauge or assess performance right now?
Well, the numbers are important, and I think that we must say to matrics who are writing now, do the best you can and be the best you can, especially at maths and science. So the numbers are important, but the numbers aren't enough.
Thank you, Prof, for your time on the PM News Desk. That was Professor Graeme Bloch joining us from Wits University.